Greetings and salutations. I am Relaxed Gamer and I am pleased to bring you Space Engineers. If this is the first time you've joined my channel or checked my channel out, I do this Space Engineers. I do some strategy games. Please feel free to subscribe and like the videos as you need. And we're just going to get into it. As you saw, we just had a brand new intro logo, intro video from Keen Software House. And we're getting some new screen videos as well. I'm assuming if you're checking out Space Engineers, you've played Space Engineers or seen Space Engineers somewhere else. But we have new features here. We have survival gameplay improvements. Now this stuff was in beta not too long ago. There were like 3 weekends of open beta. And they added these new survival blocks and new survival scenarios. So we have survival gameplay improvements. This includes a tier system, like a technology, oh, what is it? Technology tree. There we are. I could not figure out the word tree for some reason. This is so weird. As you can see, they added ladders. Now, I have not seen these ladders before. They showed a teaser not too long ago, but it looked different from the original ladders. So, I guess the community was like, hey, we really want ladders. So, give us some damn ladders, right? New scenarios, new blocks, and new features. And it's finally released. It's no longer in early access. They made this this video not too long ago about how they're bringing it out of early access by the end of February. Well, here we are, the end of February, and apparently it's saying we're on playtest. But I think that might just be an error on their side because it just released from early access here, and they just haven't changed that. And yeah, we're just going to get right into it here. Again, I'm Relaxed Gamer. Please like and subscribe, and let's start up a game here. I'm thinking I'm going to do a vanilla game here with maybe a couple additions of mods. So let me go to let's go to new game here. I'm not sure which mods are actually working. Space Engineers Adventures? No, that's Workshop. I want custom game. So we're going to go to the star system to start. We're going to be like SE playtest. Not playtest, it's SE actual play. Play YT for YouTube, of course. Description, I'm not even going to bother with that. We're on survival. Offline mode will be private for time being here. Advanced. Let's check out these new features here. Okay, so I don't like low inventory sizes, so that's being changed. Block inventory sizes. That's actually new. This used to be blocked out in the beta. So now it's in here, so I can actually do block inventory size of, say, 10 times general capacity of the blocks themselves. I'm not sure if they actually fixed added the extra weight to builds, but we will see. Assembler efficiency, since this is a YouTube video, I'm going to put everything up to 10 or 5 or whatever I can put it at to increase the quality of life on YouTube side, of course. Environment hostility, safe is fine. We could go normal because it will bring in asteroids and stuff like that, which might actually have uranium on them. Now, uranium does not arrive on planets. At least this is what I've been told and what I've seen. So the only place to get uranium is out of orbit or on the moon. Asteroid density, infinite, normal we'll say, arcade mode, fine. Limit world size, unlimited sounds good. View distance, I usually jump it up to 20 because it's a little further that I can see, and it supposedly doesn't even create a performance hit, so whatever. Cooldown's disabled, I really don't care about that. day duration. Since this is for a stream, not a stream, YouTube video, I'll put it to 1 hour and I'll bring this up a bit. Say, yeah, 127 sounds good. Block limits, I hate them. So that's that. A max backup say is fine. Optimal spawn distance 4,000. This is now spawning. This is if you're spawning from new players. If you're in a multiplayer world, and this is a server specific setting, so you could spawn within, well, minimum of 4,000. Sorry, no, optimal distance. So it's about 4,000 meters. Which isn't too bad, but it could mean that you could get hit early on from another player who spawned a certain distance away. So we're just going to leave that there. Now, if you're playing in a private game or a multiplayer game or whatnot and factions, well, they can spawn on top of you, because if they're in your faction. Auto healing, fine. I'm going to put spectator on just for me. I'm not going to use it to like cheat, but it's there. In-game scripts, I like to use scripts, so I'm going to keep that on. Wolves, spiders, these give parts. I'll bring in some wolves, subgrid damage, don't care about friendly missile damage. I'm going to keep that off just for safety's sake. Progression. Now this is a new option with the beta. Well, it showed up in the beta. This is a new option with this game, where it actually creates a progression tree for you. You have a progression tree. You have to build a certain block to unlock other blocks. So I'm just going to keep that as is. Mods. Now, mods they make the game a lot better. So we probably want, well, we don't need this anymore because we actually have the small ship as survival pod, which you can actually respawn at. Colored, fresh new HUD, I like that. Active radar, don't care about. Aerodynamic, sure. Air traffic. I'll keep that off for now. I'm part of the Armco community, so that's why I have the Armco logo. Maybe I'll just toss it in there, maybe I'll use it. Now, assertive installations. Here's a thing that it drops. It's for modular encounters, and it actually puts scaling detection range on antennas, so that if there's a pirate base out there at like 5K and you're at like 20K, you won't be attacked until it gets up to 20K. So I'm just going to ignore that for now. Yeah, I'm going to ignore that for now. I might add it in at a later time. Commander Bob's weapons. I don't know if this is going to work, so I'm going to pop these in anyway. Corruption, I don't feel like being absolutely destroyed right away. Because corruption is a pretty dangerous mod. Easy inventory. This is an absolute must. It allows you to pull things from the inventory a lot quicker without actually counting. So I'm not sure if it's been updated for the new release, but we will see. Today is supposed to be the day that's pretty much everything updates. Energy shields, we'll get into that eventually here. This clears the screen blur, the screen brightness on LCDs. What else do we have here? I do like missiles. Hover engine, I'm going to bring that in just because. A compass, definitely, because I like to know what distance I'm going. Let's see, what else can we put in here? What else do I really want to put in here? There is one more thing. Oh yeah, two more things, including that one. 3 more things. I'm just adding to it, aren't I? A new jetpack. I don't care about. Space just got real. Yes. Makes everything darker. Not necessarily great for YouTube, but great for my own immersion, if you would. Surface occupation I don't really care about right now. Batteries, solar panels. You know, I'm just gonna go with what I have here, and I will add as I come around to it. Let's just get this going here. So, we got mods, we got autosave is on, so that's gonna cause a little bit of drops every now and then. We have, I'm just double checking my advanced settings because I'm sure I got everything I want on there. Drones are there. Okay, unsupported stations, that's fine. Convert to station. Surface occupation, there should be something for occupation here. Surface occupation, okay. That's all I'm doing, that's all I'm doing. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Earth-like drop pod, moon, alien. What do I want to do? Do I want to do space? Then actually eventually make my way down to a planet? Or should I start on a planet? I think I'm going to start on a planet because it gives me a lot of options here. It gives me things like the wind turbines to get me power initially. I can't find uranium, so I have to work with renewable sources like what is it, wind turbines and solar panels and batteries, right? Yeah, we'll go Earth-like. So let's go, as you can see, there's a faction selection here. Now there is no other faction here. I could technically join the Space Pirates, and yeah, just gonna quiet that off a bit. But no, I'm just gonna go players. Player, what? No faction. Okay, I'm gonna join the no faction. We're gonna drop in an Earth-like drop pod, and let's go. Streaming. Here we go, here we go. We're in it. Uh-oh. No, V, there we are. Oh, this is not too bad. We got a little lake over there for ice for when we actually do get around to going into space. Okay. I was getting worried there. I didn't think the parachute was going to deploy here, but it did. So yeah, awesome. So I guess this is where our home is going to be. We could put a couple of ooh, that was a hard landing. We could modify some of these engines. We could flip two of these engines around and put a remote control block in, and make like a hovering helicopter type ship, so we could actually get around. So let's just start it here. So first things first, this is our drop pod. It's got everything we generally need to get started. My helmet's still on, but you also notice that my oxygen doesn't deplete. This was actually a change that they made in the betas, so that the suit actually brings in oxygen if you're in an oxygenated environment to replenish your suit's oxygen, instead of having to sit at the survival bay, which is this thing here, to do that. We have our technology here. A bunch of these stuff is already unlocked because they're not actually set up for the progression tree yet. My nanobot build and repair system. I'm not sure where that should go in the progression tree, but I'm sure the developer of that mod will actually do that. And we got some CMD Bob's weapons which are unlocked, which shouldn't be unlocked until what are we looking at? Probably until you unlock the interior turret, similar to how they do these ones. So you gotta unlock the, oh, they changed that. Okay, So once you build a basic assembler, you have access to that. But once you build a regular assembler, you have access to that. So it's not much of a difference. Yeah. So here's our progression tree here. This gives us a good idea of where things are in the list. If we build an interior wall, we get access to all of these. Which, oh, ladder. Okay, I'm definitely going to be building an interior wall then, because I want to check out that ladder. Basic refinery. Gets us a few things here. A landing gear. This is actually one I want to build first. Actually, I can just tear down a landing gear and rebuild it, because that'll open up wheels and such. Oh, the parachute hatch is under that now. Okay, that's good. But well, we'll have to check that, because before you had to actually build a regular assembler to build a parachute, which it isn't under the survival kit yet. So that's that. Oh shoot, I have dogs on, don't I? Okay, there should be something in here. Yes, a gun and some ammo. Because if there's dogs, I'm going to need to shoot them. Character weapons. I got 90 bullets. 90 bullets. Come at me, dogs. Bring me more ammo too. Okay, so let us the O2 H2 generator. I will tear that down a bit and build it. Do I have that open yet? Oops, wrong button. Progression, the thrusters. What do I need to get that unlocked? Ion thrusters. Okay, so I need a control seat of some sort, or a remote control block. So I think I will build a remote control block here to unlock that, or a control seat. Parachute hatch is unlocked with the basic assembler antenna. I gotta go over this here. So the antenna is unlocked with what? Antenna. With the battery. Okay. So I could build a battery. But in order to build a battery, I need a basic assembler. Okay. So we should actually start putting down a base here. A wind turbine, I get that when I... Okay, I get that right away. Okay, cool. Cargo containers. I think... No, I have an O2 generator, I have a survival kit. Okay, well maybe what we should start doing here is just getting some stone. Some dogs. No, that's trees. Okay. Okay, look, it's looking good right now. So let's just So a good trick for this is the topsoil here is not going to give you as much gravel, as much stone as a separate layer underneath. So we're going to right click through this. Actually, we'll right click through this so that we can get some good stuff. So this is actual stone right here, this layer here. So this is where the where you get the good stuff. So we're just gonna grab some of that, fill up our bag, which will probably take a while because I'm at 10 times inventory space. So we'll do some mining here. I don't want to use my lights because that uses my power quite well. You know what would be cool if the space engineer suit actually had like tiny solar panels that give you trickle energy for your suit. So if you're in sunlight, you can gain a minimal amount of power, but enough to actually run your suit. That would be actually pretty cool. My inventory is full. No dogs. Okay, cool. That's the O2 generator. So we're going to just do that. And yeah. Oops, I didn't mean to. No, I didn't injure it. Cool. So with easy inventory, you select a cargo container, and you just alt-right click on it. You got to be careful if you're in creative mode, because that will actually blow up the item if you right click. So we are just going to continue to do some mining here, because that's the game after all. It's all mining. Mining here, mining there. That's topsoil. Because we want to get enough material here to start getting a base going. A small little outpost with a turbine or two. I'll probably need 2 eventually here. And I really gotta stop slouching when I'm actually doing stuff, because that's bad for videos in general. Your posture really matters a lot when you're trying to talk. So here I'm going to lock my chair in place so I don't have to worry about leaning back. And we're going to keep on collecting stone. This would be my next load here, and then we'll start actually getting going here to starting to build a base. So I'm holding F while I'm drilling to pick up whatever appears in my drill's crosshairs, if you would. So if rock jumps up, I'll pick it up automatically. As you can see, it doesn't work 100% of the time, but it works enough. I might actually extend this hole. I'll probably put a drilling rig of some sort in here. Inventory is full. And maybe I will actually put a ladder in, because that would be pretty cool. Using a ladder to... So what I need is some interior plates to build a ladder. There you go. I need a lot of these. So we'll grab some interior plates. I wonder if we could actually put a ladder here. That'd be cool. So let us go and ladder. Oh no, I need an interior thing first. Interior wall. Now, I'm not going to build a full-size interior wall. No. What? Oh, yeah. Interior wall you can't put on a small ship to begin with. So, I think I'm going to start my base right about... Actually, I want to put it near to the hole here. Maybe bring it out a little bit. What do I need? I need 25 interior plates and 10 construction components. Okay, that should be simple. Production. We need... need to clear my throat. 10, 5, and 10 construction components, right? There we go. There we go. Now we can build a ladder. What do I need for the ladder? Now that I can build it. We need interior plate, construction components. It's only available on large and station. 10 interior, 10 small steel tubes. Can I build small steel tubes in the survival? No, I can't, so that's unfortunate. Okay. What the heck? Oh. Am I gonna have to do something about this? Video. Okay. That'll be good for me. What is going on here? What is my FPS on here? I am looking at 96 FPS with Space Engineers. So why is my capture software not? Skipped frames. Okay, well, I'm going to wait until my timer gives up here and see if it's just something with my recording software. Because my recording software is showing that I'm getting horrible frames per second, which according to the game I'm not. So, and my CPU load on my recording set is saying about 5%, so this should not be happening. Let's see if it smooths out a bit here. This is so weird. I'm gonna have to check something out before I record my next episode. So, what were we doing? I don't know. We want to build a basic assembler. Okay, so what is a basic assembler going to take in parts? I'll just go to the progression tree here. Basic assembler requires an assembler. No, it doesn't. Requires 4 displays, 80 steel plates, 40 construction components, 80 computers. Okay, so let's queue up the smaller items here. So it needs, let me look this up again, 4 displays, 10 motors, and 40 construction. Okay, so 4 displays. Display, 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 motors. And 40 construction components. Okay. Just gonna queue this all up because I don't think I can actually... I don't know if it's been updated to take into account the new blocks. So if I right click here, okay, it has. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to drop my basic assembler. Where is the port? Right there. But I want the glass up. Then I can deal with it. Okay. So I need 80 more computers. Okay. Computers, control, no, projection, computers, I need 80. Where are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I have enough stuff for that? I might. Doesn't use a lot. It looks like they modified this too. That you don't have to mine as much as you did to actually get enough to build certain things. Yeah, they must have modified it because you're actually getting more resources off out of the stone, and I've only used what, out of 3,000 that I've queued? What is it, 63 bags of gravel? And a bag of gravel is 384. It used to be 500, so they reduced that too. Okay. Might help if I actually grab the computers. There we go. Basic assembler. Now I can actually build other things. From here, I'm going to... How much do steel... Okay. 4. 25 still. Okay. Interior plates. What do you require? 20... 30... 35 items, but they're all pretty easy to get. Okay. Let me queue up a bunch of plates here. 6 is not going to do it. So let's do... Sure. 1,000. I'm sure I'll need them. Actually, that might be overkill. Oops. I don't mind doing that for that. Let's do 100 just so we can get a framework. So 49. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should give me almost maybe 101. And yeah, 101. So I have 115 plates. The sun is going down, which is not good. Let's bring this out a bit. Hmm, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need interior plates. Okay. So it's control right click, which Use? No, shift right click. Thank you. It's been a while since I played Space Engineers. I was actually waiting for this this survival overhaul to come out. When are the dogs gonna show up? And can I build a turret? Interior turret right there. So I can. Doesn't cost a whole lot. Small steel tubes are the only thing you can get in. You can't get that in the survival kit. So once we get that turbine up, we should be able to transfer everything over. Where's my survival kit? There we go. Pardon me. Okay, I have 85 of that left. I need to build a cargo container. Attach the cargo container here. Then I can attach the basic refinery here. Move the survival kit over. Or should I? Because I'm going to need a vehicle of some sort. A flyer. I think I need a remote control so that I can modify this. Now, does this have a gyro in it? A control panel. Show everything. Gyro, gyro, gyro. It does not have a gyro in it. Okay. So I need a remote control block and a gyro. So the remote control is considered a control block, so that would actually open up something else for me. Cool. And I need a gyro, which is right there. It's right below the have to build the remote control first. Okay. Remote control, what does it require? The stuff it requires I can get out of the survival kit, so I will do that. So shift, right click to queue it up. And then control, right click to pull it out. Now where do I want to put it? I think I will put it right here. Right here. Right here. Make sure it's the right direction. Cool. I should build some lights here. I'm afraid the dogs are gonna come get me. So what do I need for some spotlights? Some large spotlights. Can I build large spotlights? Yes, I can. Cool. Large spotlight requires bulletproof glass, which I think I can get out of this assembler. Yep, right there. So I need to hook the survival kit up to this so I can drop Actually, this vehicle is just parts, so I will actually build an actual scout ship after. So let's clear this out. Tear it down. And place it over here. Now it has... Okay. So we will put it right... And we have all the parts. That's cool. Now the difference between the small survival kit and the large survival kit. So the large survival kit requires 10 steel plates, 30 steel plates, 5 computers, 1 display, 4 motors, etc. So you can see it on the screen there. The small survival kit requires less steel plates. So it requires, what was it? This requires 30, this requires 6 steel plates. But everything else is the same in it. It's just the steel plates change. Cool. Okay, now we will... Now, so we'll build a small cargo container here. So let's cargo. Do I have the parts? No, I don't. So I need to queue that up. Do I have the... Is this powered? Basic assembler survival kit. Yeah, it's powered. Wind turbine is at optimal, so that's good. I went 6 above my grid. Basic assembler. Survival kit. Okay, I guess I just don't have the stone. Because I need interior plates for this. And... Why is it not building the interior plates? I'm sure I have. Okay. So there's a bug there, I guess. So survival kit, shift, right click. Okay, so it queued. But it's not doing anything. Missing items. Okay. So even though this stuff is in that, it has to go into the assembler. Like so. Survival kit right now is only for converting stone into ingots. So let's try this again. Shift, right click. Okay, there we go. So it prioritized the assembler over the survival kit, which totally understandable. If the survival kit was the only thing on the grid, then it would prioritize the survival kit. So we'll grab this. I need more metal grid. Metal grid. Oh, frick. So I'm going to... So these have metal grid in it. It would have exactly enough metal grid if I tear this down to build the cargo container. Which kind of sucks. Doesn't give you any extra. And metal grid you can only get from cobalt. And if you don't know where cobalt is, then you're pretty much screwed. So maybe I shouldn't have torn down the survival kit. I could tear down the survival kit and put it back in there. Or I could take that and turn it into and just tear it down and turn it into a small scout vehicle, like an air scout. Because I can actually make wheels now. Because wheels require wheels. They require motors, small steel tubes, large steel tubes. So before I can build a rover, I have to have this base up and running. Oh, that's smart, but that's a shame. So this is just extra parts.
Energy low.
And I'll go sort my energy out of them. Plop down in the seat, charge up my power. Okay, well, I'm going to put a cut in here. I'll play a little bit more here. If you have any of your ideas, any comments, complaints, please feel free to subscribe and like my channel. Or like this video, whichever. Subscribe my channel, like, etc. You can check me on Twitter. I'm at gamer_relaxed. Anyway, until then, ciao.